everybody. Well, actually, Dan, hold on a second. You like to give it a stupid name every time.
Says who?
You called
I'm
it
just
the
calling
Beanie
it
Baby
what it's
podcast.
called, baby.
You do the intro. I'm tired of doing intros.
If that kettle's black, you call it a fudgesicle, baby. That's how the world works a dabba-doo. I'm sorry, I grew up watching The Angry Beavers. I have a severe speech impairment now.
Start the intro.
Yeah, what? That doesn't suffice?
Well, we got a shitty intro this week, kids. Welcome to the Fruit Salad Podcast. Dan likes to try to rename that.
Whoa. That is not the name of the podcast.
Yes, I
we
saved
agreed upon.
23 images of fruit salad from Google image search for all these episodes. It's the fucking Fruit Salad Podcast.
Welcome, everybody, to Scruffy Duffers, the Josh and Dan cast, your weekly delight #1 gaming podcast in the nation and world, for that matter.
Awesome.
We are taking
Dan,
you away to a magical gaming wonderland. What the
Do
fuck do you want from me now?
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, pal?
You.
The image of your little "Who's Your Daddy" baby just hopped right into my mind there. That's how you talk to me when I'm dad.
Do you want to talk about video games?
Hell yeah. Have you ever played, it was the one with, it was at GameWorks, is the driving one?
Hey, so
Okay,
Dan,
so-
I got a new segment this week. We're going to call this, Shocking Revelations, where...
Shocking revelations.
There you go, where we give each other 2 facts about each other that we might not know about each
Damn,
other.
okay, so the goal is for us to try to enlighten the other person with
You and I
something
have
about
known each other for a
ourselves.
long time, and we've lived together in Florida, and man, I don't know if there's anything we don't know
We've
about
spent
each
too
other.
much time together.
Right, is the point. So we
Okay.
know a lot. But
I like
the
this,
goal,
but this is tough because there's not much there's not much to me.
See, that's depressing because I thought there was a whole world you didn't show me, because if this is it, I want a refund.
Okay. Well, you hit me with the first. I need some inspiration
okay.
here. You hit me with the first one, and then
Okay.
I'll try to think of things from like when I was really little, or irrelevant shit, or yada yada.
Okay. Dan,
Yeah.
did you know that I was circumcised by a woman?
Counter questions. Why do you know that?
No counter questions, please.
No, I didn't.
No table questions, no
Hang on.
barstool questions.
So you remember this, or this was like a fact? Oh, little Josh, curl up and let me tell you the time about that time we circumcised you. It was a woman doing it, and that's a fact about yourself you can carry with you for the next 23 years until you start that Scruffy Duffers podcast and bust that one out on Dan Goslin, who I've never met or heard of.
But she will. My mom told me.
She's. Let me tell you, she's cutting that dick off.
My mom informed me, probably a few years back, that I was circumcised by a woman, and I think it was because I was bragging about how good and how well-shaped my penis head was.
At what age? Like 25?
This was in my 20s, yeah.
23?
There was, I'm sure like Nick and Brittany were over, and there was like a bunch of family over or something, and they were talking about stuff, and I somehow mentioned...
you thought your uncircumcised penis looked good?
No, I have a circumcised penis. I was circumcised by a woman, and I'm saying that I'm really proud of my penis head, like the shape of my dick head. And I was bragging about that once, and then I found out, oh, actually, a woman circumcised you. And so I've always thought that woman, she knew exactly what she was doing. Like, she was setting me up for some pretty great things.
like you owe her.
Like I'm in
your
debt
accolades.
to her.
Your dickalades
Yeah.
go to her. In
Absolutely. Yep.
fact. As you are not the you are but a canvas.
Well, I've kept it in good shape all these years, you know? I mean, Mercedes can make a car, but you got to still maintain it.
Yeah, and Lamborghini can dance the night away. I still can't think of any. Well, I guess that was.
Did you
pretty
know that?
fucking
Have I
stupid
shared that
and
with
boring.
you?
No.
Oh, wow. I've told that to everybody. Even
Yeah,
people
if
that
it's
begged me
something
to
about your
stop.
penis, I would imagine anyone within earshot has heard some sort of
Right.
insecure nonsense about it.
No, not insecure. So listen, tell me something about you that I don't know. Sexual fetishes.
Oh.
I'm going to get it one day, buddy. If I have to make 1 million new sequences on this fucking godforsaken podcast, I will. Come on, like, have you ever choked on
let's
something?
see.
Have you ever...
Did you know that I once saved my little sister from drowning?
Now, is this a made-up fact?
No.
Okay, well, give me the deets.
Well, we were both little, and there was the solar cover on the pool, which is like the big, thick, bubbly cover. And my sister and I were hanging out there really early for some goddamn reason.
In the
one
morning.
Yeah.
No, really early
And
in
we
the middle of the
somehow
night.
the gate was closed. We somehow wormed our little stupid bodies past like the pool gate that I doubt I knew how to open. And then that just looked like a real fun time jumping on that cover to my sister. So she went in first and just like bloop, just sucked right under that thing. And she must have been down there for at least 5 minutes.
No.
Yeah. And
She would be dead.
I know, that's what makes the story so thrilling. So then my parents are sleeping upstairs on the second story. We've got a big backyard in that house too. Like, it's not like I was like right below the window. Like, you could fit an Arby's between where I was and the upstairs
An
window
Arby's?
was. And I was like, Eva's swimming when she's not supposed to. So I was trying, little did I know I was saving my sister's life, but I was just trying to get a good tattle on her. And then I guess my dad heard it.
This story is like really not as... I thought you were gonna jump in and save her. You just fucking told on her.
Yeah.
Your story is, I told on my sister and accidentally saved her.
Yeah, well, your dick's a canvas for a true artist that you owe quite a deal to, apparently, and I saved my sister by tattling.
Well, you kind of. I mean, you're kind of putting yourself up on a pedestal a little bit more than you should here. I have a lot of questions.
Are you projecting?
Listen.
Yeah, questions. Sure.
Was it an in-ground pool?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, so it was like flush with the ground.
Yes.
And what month was it? Was it summer?
Hold up, real quick. Do you want to talk about video games before we get into the real thick of it?
Fuck video games. I want to know how you saved a life.
I tattled.
Oh, so you were the equivalency of Goombella
Yeah.
from Paper Mario.
Yes.
You're the beginning boring partner that everybody forgets about.
Yes.
No, but really.
Tattle.
What month was it?
What month was it?
Yeah. Was it like cold in winter or was it summer?
It was like June. It was like summer.
Oh, so it's like she could have... Did she not know how to swim?
If I didn't tattle, she would have definitely drowned.
Does she know this to this day?
Yes. And I just remember my dad, like, jumping over the fence, like, straight up, like vaulting the
I
whole
would
fence
love to see
and like, diving in through the cover. And I just remember, like, my mom all wet holding her, doing some shit. I don't know.
This explains so much about you. I'm really learning a lot about you.
Yeah, I bet. Why don't I learn a bit more about you?
Well, I'm still got to think about this for a second. Her being all masculine, I just picture like a David Hasselhoff thing of him just bursting out. This is almost kind of a scary story you shared here.
Yeah.
Jesus, let's lighten the mood here. Dan.
Yeah.
Did you know that when I was little, I used to have a sandbox in the backyard, and I used to
Wait.
flood
Let me finish this one. I think I know this one.
Okay.
That's how I can cancel your point. I can interrupt you and tell you the rest of the story.
Okay.
I remember this. I remember something about a sandbox.
Yeah.
And it's something about you peeing or pooping in there or something like that.
No.
Okay,
I
well,
peed
go
all
on.
over the place, but I never pooped all over the place.
Never. Okay. I know you got real. You jumped up on a pedestal there at the end, but I never peeing.
never.
Oh baby, but I never have I ever been so deeply offended by you mentioning pooping.
Well, so you got it wrong. So when I was little,
I remember something about this though.
so we had a sandbox that was underneath like a clubhouse that we made. My dad made it.
Sure.
And I would always play in the sandbox, and what I would do is I would take the garden hose and I would flood the sandbox, just have the garden hose on there nonstop for like hours. The whole thing would be flooded, and I would pretend that I was doing like the Jaws ride back there. So I'd get like my little shark toys and like little action figures, and I'd play the Jaws ride. And Nicole would always fucking tattle on me. But you want to talk? See, you tattled and it saved a life. Nicole tattled and it just ruined a dream.
And it ended one.
Yeah. And I would always get super yelled at. My mom would be like, "What? What the hell are you doing? The whole backyard's flooded. How long has this been on?" And you could tell it's been on long for quite some time because the sand was like oozing over the sides. I mean, it was like a pool.
I'm sure the whole yard was fucking flooded.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
God knows you didn't. God knows you weren't like, okay, that's enough.
Oh,
Says
yeah.
little Joshua with the front tooth missing, walking his way over to the hose and turning it off.
Yeah, I was not. I just kept it going. And the best part is I remember sometimes Nala, our dog, she would run through the sandbox too.
And
then
just
she
get
would-
fucking devastated.
And
Just
then-
doggy devastated with sand and
And
grime.
yeah, and then she would like go into the house with all the
Oh,
sand, and that's one of the
Lord.
ways that my mom would know what's going on because they're
So how many times do you estimate you did this in total?
at least 20. Like it's definitely in
God.
the double digits for sure. I never had a little skipper hat though. I'm sad about that. It was
Speaking of, do you remember that sand level in so anyways, the next game we're going to jump right into here is called Guess Who?
okay.
You may be familiar with the rules. Josh, you get to ask questions pertaining to the character of a particular so-and-so, which my girlfriend Deandra bumped into at the airport.
I am very excited about this. Dan has been hyping this story up for me for like a week now.
Oh my god.
Am I gonna like this as much as you?
Yes, the only regret I have with this story is that there's no selfie to accompany it to just fucking slam dunk this story into get the goddamn history books.
Oh my god. Well, let's give me. Do I get hints or something or what?
It's Guess Who. You gotta start from the top.
Does this person wear a hat?
You know? Well, sometimes.
Is it a celebrity?
To us.
Is it Lamborghini?
No. Oh god, that would I'd call the police, not save a story.
Okay, what airport was it? Was it the Orlando International?
It was the O'Hare. Wait, what? Why would you? Oh no, she was down there. Never mind. That was a valid question.
Yeah, she went to Florida.
Yeah, O'Hare. No, it was in O'Hare.
So it's in
in
O'Hare. So
Chicago.
it can't be like a Florida person.
Right.
The odds would be very slim.
Right.
It's a
Can
celebrity.
you guess who? It's a mystery.
Does the person have facial hair?
I don't know.
Wait, you can get you. Wait, okay. So here's another question. You're capable of finding a picture of this person?
Oh hell yeah.
Was it Shrek?
No.
Who else do we know? That's the only person we know.
It's Shrek and Lamborghini. That's to my knowledge,
Oh,
that's
God.
it.
So this person is not a typical celebrity that other people
Right.
would know.
Right.
Oh my
Probably
God.
nobody.
Was it Bradley Jacobs?
No. No. That would be fun and creepy.
Oh god. So it's the person that she if she could have or if she remembered it, would she have taken a picture with him?
Yeah, hell yeah. She wanted to, but was it just in the heat of the moment was like, okay, goodbye.
Did she talk to the person?
A little bit, I
Is
guess.
it-
Just a tiny bit. It was just a are you? And a hug and a goodbye.
Oh my god. So it's only a celebrity to us. Nobody else would know this person.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't have facial hair?
I
How do you wait? It's so weird to me that you have to check. I'm so nervous. Like I can't wait to find out.
okay, no, that's a fuck no.
Okay. What?
Yeah, that's a definitely not. If anything, they have negative facial hair.
Was
If you drew a mustache and or beard on them, it would just vanish.
Was it Jim Gaffigan or Conan O'Brien?
No.
No, because they're celebrities.
Right.
God. Is it somebody that's like a real person?
Yeah. As in non-fictional?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Wait, sometimes?
They slip between
Is it a man or a
sometimes.
woman?
It's a man.
Give me like some kind of a clue, but not something that'll give it away. I'm literally
boy.
nervous right now. Like I have a doctor's appointment or something. What's going on? I can't wait to find out. Because you hyped this.
Okay, now this one's going to be a pretty obscure hint, but
Okay.
they are very fast.
Sonic?
They are the fastest at what they do.
They're very fast. They're the fastest at what
And
they
it
do.
is not Sonic. I was going to put together like a little collage for you of hints, like Sonic the Hedgehog and some other shit, but that would have just led you awry if anything.
Oh my
But
god.
they are very fast.
So,
speed
I'm gonna say-
is the name of their game.
But you're not talking about running, right? You're talking about like what they do.
Right.
A Jimmy John's employee?
No. Now you're just satisfying the fast quota.
Well, give me another hint. This is so hard. You're literally telling me name a
Oh
person.
lord. Okay, they are very very fast.
Yeah, we went over that.
And if they had to be, they could be very very sneaky as well.
What the fuck?
So they are extremely fast.
I'm getting
and
scared.
extremely sneaky.
Fast and sneaky, and they're a celebrity to us, and it's a real person.
They could be sneaky. They're not sneaky. Well, sort of. I don't know.
Al-Qaeda?
What?
Al Qaeda? They're
Al Qaeda?
airport sneaky.
No. Oh my God, Al Qaeda? Oh, can I get a hug real quick? Oh, should I selfie with you? Yeah.
So wait.
Oh, I shouldn't. Go ahead.
Is it somebody
Go
from
ahead.
like? Is it somebody from like a video game
No.
thing? Like, are they involved with video games?
No.
I know we talk too much about video games on this podcast, but I had to
Right.
ask.
It's the #1 video gaming podcast in the nation and the world for that
Okay,
matter.
I need more hints. You got to keep giving me hints until I can pick this up.
All right, they're extremely fast.
Yeah.
If they wanted to, I'm sure they would have no problem being very, very sneaky. And what's a good final hint?
You keep saying they.
Yeah, right.
Is it more
no,
than
no, no,
one
it's
person?
one person. It's not a group or an
Then say
association or
him.
anything like that. Yes,
Or he.
and it's a him, and he. So I'm just trying to. That's my keeping them anonymous mode. Is not even referring to their gender. Okay, extremely fast, extremely sneaky,
Sneaky.
and the third clue is soda.
Soda. Kel Mitchell?
What is that?
He likes orange soda.
No. Oh, Kel. No.
I can't. I want to be able to guess based on your hints, but you're not
Okay.
giving me
you're
anything.
okay. Another hint. Would
Yeah,
be
just keep giving me
YouTube.
hints until I guess.
Would be YouTube.
YouTube.
Very fast. If they needed to be very sneaky.
And they're on YouTube.
Soda and YouTube.
Soda and YouTube. Is it that fat kid that reviews food?
No.
Oh my god. So if they're on YouTube though, then other people know them.
Probably not. I would not think so.
So this is not a popular YouTuber.
No.
And this is
Popular
somebody that
for
we've-
us.
So it's somebody on YouTube that we've watched together.
Yep.
Is it that weird guy that does ASMR?
Yes.
Wait, no.
Yeah.
Why would he be fast?
Because he's doing the soda drinking speed runs. he's the ASMR speed
No,
runner.
no, no. How did she possibly see this guy?
He's at the airport.
And what did he say to her?
And I don't know. I'd have to get a play-by-play. But oh my god, I can all but apologize for the fact that I don't just have a selfie to just fucking slam dunk on you. Like, look at that! not even preface it. Just like shoot it right on over to you in the middle of this.
So do you want to describe who this guy is to the people listening?
He is a YouTuber and he does ASMR videos, but it does not end there. He goes real deep into the crevices of humanity.
He's very
with his
flamboyant.
work. Yeah, he's like he does real bizarre, not even like whatever is below even niche, like ASMR stuff, like being bullied at school in a specific hallway by an elf boy who happens to really like blueberry chapstick or something
Yeah.
like that. Like he gets like real in there with the descriptions and
God.
shit.
I love that she somehow spotted him at O'Hare Airport.
Yeah.
Why would he?
Like nonetheless recognized.
He's probably feels so good that she spotted and like knows him.
Yeah.
Why is she not on this podcast right now?
That's a good question.
Is she still in Florida? No, she can't be.
So
Crazy.
there you go. There's one of the most majestic things that will ever grace any of us.
I can't believe I guessed it.
Yeah. After about 19
Well,
trillion
when you said
bazillion hits.
YouTube and that we watch it, I was like, okay, what do we watch when I go over Dan's? What YouTube stuff do we go through?
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say Lynn and Kohei,
No,
but they're not.
not
even-
fast
they're
or
not-
sneaky.
Nope. Wow. All right. Well, you know what? Let's. Should we jump into
Our favorite video games of 2016?
So far, my favorite video game of 2016 is Who's Your Daddy? Dan, I've got a picture
Never
for you.
heard of
It's
it.
time to play some sweet and sour.
You mean sweet or sour?
Sweet or sour, baby.
Very good.
What?
Very good.
Dan, this is your picture for our beloved. Now, I think this is up for a Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards, this feature where we play sweet or sour. The kids love it. They can't stop talking about it. Dan,
Yeah.
kaboom. Dunk that into your Dunkaroos.
Dunkity, dunkity, diggity, diggity doo, and it goes.
That's me and you right now.
Yep, it's the sweetest picture I've ever received. This is definitely a nice, sweet picture. It's just a couple of pale lizards hanging out on some real nice couches, having a chat. Mm-hmm. In what looks like the lobby of a hotel and/or airport,
They are just chilling.
which is right where we belong.
Okay. Dan?
Okay, not prepared at all. Here
No,
comes
didn't
a
think
picture.
you would be. I want you to start saving these images because you send me so many images on a daily. Wait. I don't even know what to feel by this lazy attempt at a sweet or sour. Dan just sent me a shitty picture of Professor Egad. It's not even like properly cropped out or anything. It's just the shittiest picture that was ever done of Professor Egad.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. And then he followed it up with a picture of Groos's face morphing in an animated GIF. It's an animated GIF of
Into
Groose.
oblivion.
I love these though. I will never get tired of these, where people take an animation and then they just enlarge the eyes and the mouth and just deform it really
Warble
quick.
them into hell.
Yep, I love it. All right, I've got one more. This is really just sort of something I was saving anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Dan, there's a second sweet or sour for you. What do you think of that?
Oh, that's a souring.
Really?
Is that even a real butt?
Yes,
What
it's a
is
real
this?
butt.
It looks like a pair of like spanky pants you put on that gives you a nice big fake butt.
But the
And
butt
it's-
is cut
and
out.
It's definitely a souring one.
Wow, now
Not
see,
even because how the butt hits me, but just knowing how Josh would react to that butt.
it's like it's a woman wearing a pair of like spandex shorts, and the butt cheeks are cut out of the spandex shorts, so it accentuates how wonderful the female butt is. Oh man, I would love to just use that as a pillow.
Good lord. All right, hit me with some of them there questions.
Okay, well, we're already running pretty long this week, and I've got some other stuff that I want to talk about. So we've got a shorter questions for Dan segment.
Then give me one good one.
I'll give you one question. We've got plenty of these, but we do have a lot of episodes that are,
For which podcast? Which podcast?
This is the Fruit Salad Podcast.
Incorrect. This is the Scruffy Duffers. We are two middle-aged men that bring you the finest video game news in the nation or the world, for that matter.
Middle-aged, did you say?
Yeah.
We're
I
not.
mean, I've said that like 6 times. It hasn't pissed you off yet.
We're not middle-aged, you idiot.
I
Okay. Okay, here's one. This is actually one I'm curious about. Maybe not
Very
even a
good.
funny one, but maybe your answer will be stupid and funny. I
Right.
want to know, what is the difference between a hedgehog and a porcupine, and where the hell do they live?
Oh,
Like,
this
if I
was
wanted
a
to-
Sonic-inspired question.
Actually, it's not. That's the sad thing. It's a porcupine-inspired question.
Oh. What is the difference? Hedgehogs have, like, the difference is, I think, like, quills and spines. I think those are a little bit different. Like, porcupines are, like, hairier, but hedgehogs are more like little pine cones.
Okay.
Like, hedgehogs look more like a beaver or something, I think. Or, porcupines look more like a beaver thing, I think.
Now,
Like they've got a big old tail.
if I wanted to move to a place
Uh-huh.
where I would be like walking in my car and I'd see,
And you'd see a hedgehog?
yeah, or a porcupine, just like, oh, there's a porcupine. Or I'm out jogging and it's like, oh, there's a porcupine. Where would I have to live?
Is this something that's on your achievements list to take care of?
Somewhat, yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I think somewhere more like not deserty, not like Arizona, more like Montana or something like that.
Okay.
Or what's it called?
So hedgehogs live in the desert?
Not the desert, but like between the desert and some other stuff. I think.
You ever see that episode of Doug, Nickelodeon's Doug, where they're...
Oh, more importantly, have you ever played the Doug video game?
Whoa! Wait, there's a Doug video game for what system?
It's so good. It's on the Xbox.
Why did that get to me?
I didn't, because you're delirious.
Just the thought of a Doug game on the Xbox. It makes no.
It's a shooter.
It's
a top-down shooter.
You gotta kill all those skeeter mechs.
You play as Patty Mayonnaise, and you're trying to save Doug.
Oh, wow! Doug is being cucked.
Yeah,
By
and halfway
Roger.
through, it turns into Paper Doug.
And that's when you get to like one of the levels is you're going through all of his journal pages. Remember he had a journal, Dan?
Yeah. At the end of every chapter, he would sit down and read from his journal, which was really boring because he was just in this like prison cell the whole time.
In the show?
No, in the game.
Dan, thank you for that porcupine. I didn't listen to any of the answers.
Yeah, that's gonna do it for today's Scruffy Duffers, the best podcast.
I do have
in the
one
world
last
for video
thing.
Games. Yeah.
I have a segment that I'd like to introduce to every episode at the end.
Sure, you can make up whatever the fuck you feel like, really.
Well, save your applause. This one's just called Dan Apologizes, where I have Dan apologize for things that he wronged me during the week.
Sounds good.
Dan, I want you to apologize for going to Florida without me. And
That happened this week?
well, it's something that's been on my mind a lot.
This week.
And the week before and the week before.
Sure.
So Dan knows that I will take any excuse or reason to go to Florida. He went without me on his work trip or whatever the hell you want to call that. And his girlfriend went without me too, who I'm good friends with. So, my two Florida amigos went to Florida without me. Deandra's just getting back from her Florida trip, and she's sneezing in the background. Yeah. Oh, did you get a cold from that 80 degrees weather, Deandra? And you're meeting awesome fairy ASMR kids in the airports.
Fairy ASMR boys.
Yeah. I bet
Just
that was
reaping
real.
it all in.
Yep. Bet it was real fun, you guys. Apologize.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Joshua, I'm sorry for going to Florida without you. God knows we made a blood pact that neither of us could cross those state borders without the other.
Okay.
And I did just that, and I'm gravely sorry for it.
Okay. Apology half accepted. And that's the most I can
Fantastic.
go with that. Hey guys,
Fantastic.
thanks so much for listening to another one of these dumbass
Scruffy
podcasts.
Duffers, the best video
Fruit
gaming
Salad
podcast
Podcast.
in the nation.
You're going to run out of stupid names, and by episode 20, you're going to just be like, yeah, I don't know what to give, whatever.
I bet I'll be doing that by the next episode.
Hey, you bunch of fuckboys, we'll see you next time.
Welcome to Fuckboy Central, the best
Ooh.
gaming podcast in America.
I can't stop looking at this picture of the butt that I sent you. I really like butts, Dan. They're so good and round, and I like when they're shiny. It's just really nice and smooth. Milky butts, that's
Oh,
what I
God.
want. Good milky butts.
Cut.
I'm not going to cut the butt off. If I cut a butt off, then I'd have it forever.